Hey guys, sorry about that. Just crashed out, but I am back. Zeero, re-invite me to my own fleet, please. Oh, Anulia, invite me. And Zia. Hey Zia. You just forming up, waiting for Laeve. We should be good to go. I'm trying to figure out how to moderate on Twitch through Streamlabs. Guess I can't do it. Hey, there he is. Yeah, no worries. How'd it go? Peace. So we're up in Thera. I wasn't sure if we'd have people from outside the group coming in. But we can meet you guys in Syndicate. The closest hole to Hade. Yeah, Scepter's fine. We can always reship. Right? We haven't based out of here in months. No. No, no. Just bring stuff in from Hade. All right, it's a running theme. It's a running theme. All right, I am gonna hit the record. Game plan for this show. We're just gonna do a roam. I want to thoroughly exhaust all of the content Thera has to offer for us. So let's do, I don't know, anything within 5 to 10 jumps of the holes. In between bits where nothing is happening, we'll talk about sort of the previous 250 shows. We'll talk about what's going on with us right now. Talk about the FI.RE situation and the updates there. The last recording was before they took the offer to go crash on Volta's couch. So that's an interesting bit that we can chat about. Other than that, normal roam, hunting for targets, moving around. Let's try to minimize the chatter on jumps so we have time to talk podcast. So scouts will just tell us if we need to hold. If we haven't gotten the hold notice, just assume that it's clear. Yeah, once I call the undock, I'll do the show intro. And just as usual, say your name after I call, or excuse me, say hi after I call it out so people know your names. And then we should be good. Any questions? Yeah, good. I wouldn't mind a Kitsune Zia. Wouldn't. Laeve, do you want to be our primary scout and navigator? Okay. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the chat and stuff. We're all right. Here we go. Fleet Undock. Hello and welcome to episode 250 of Declarations of War, live and undocked. We are live on Twitch for this. The crew is in fleet. We're in Thera. We're just about to get going. I am joined by my co-host Laeve, Zeero Cool, and former guests and Noir members Anulia and Zia Marsahiba. We are so happy to be joining you guys for our 250th episode. My God. It is entirely conceivable we will have other guests drop in during the course of this broadcast. We have no idea. This is live. It is unpredictable. We are out in space. We have a couple topics to talk about, but mostly I thought it would be fun if you guys got a little peek into just how exactly we would all fly together. So that's what we're doing. I am rocking a Vengeance dual prop with a repper. Anulia, what do you got going on? Ooh. Laeve, what about yourself? Zeero? Ooh, he's going dangerous. And Zia, bringing up our gang, what are you in? Brilliant. All right, guys, let's head to the syndicate hole. I believe it is outsig QOH. I don't see an outsig QOH. Is it gone already? Oh, wait. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's hit it. What's your in-gate for those of you coming via gates? Anyone on it? Sound like our first destination. Oh, cool question. Way back in the day, I was an intern in Washington, D.C. We were quite broke. There was no, like, we had a television, but we couldn't really afford to put anything on it. This is pre streaming days. Podcasting had just become a thing, and I had heard about it. I'm not sure how I heard about it at first. Um, but I was fascinated, and so I started checking out various podcasts on iTunes. And I got really into it. Eventually, I settled into a few. One of them was Keith and the Girl, and that became my long term listen. I still love Keith and the Girl. And then, Eve became a bigger part of my life. As I got into Eve, I saw, I forget which podcast it was, but I was just became aware generally that there were Eve podcasts out there. And I was like, oh, cool. I could do a podcast maybe. I looked into what I would need to do it. I felt like I had everything. Um, someone in Noir was willing to do editing for it. I was like, oh, cool. There's no real PvP focused podcast. There's a bunch of general news or more PvE lore type podcasts. But that was it. Like, okay, I'll do a PvP one. We'll do a mercenary one. It'll be maybe a way to recruit for us someday. And so we put our first couple shows together, and that's how it all got started. Could never predicted it would become this much of a hit. Super happy about it though, obviously. It's become a huge part of my Eve experience. Become a huge part of Nor the Corp, and it's so hard to quit. Do you remember the first one? Meta shows. Great. All right, Laeve, look around, see what we can get. Okay. Well, I'll wait in XM until you guys are one jump off. I should be able to tank that for a while. Oh, never mind. Ah. Maybe we send Anulia first. Do Tengu have a tank on it? I assume. Yeah. All right. You first. I will last the length of my assault damage control, and then probably that's about it. Oh, Ceridian system. Cool. Yeah, take it. It's just Alek and XM so far. Not sure where Zeero and Zia are. Like they're like one jump behind us. It's kind of a long warp, but they are frigates. All right, Alek coming into local. Ah. All right. Mm-hmm. Gonna want to get the Kiki Hecate Saber Confessor. If you can do it safely, yeah. That's me. That's me. Vengeance is me. I can get to Zeero in the gate. I'm gonna go for it while the bubble's down. Yeah. All right. Alek just landed Zeero. Could be a tempting target for it. No aggression yet. One of them warped. Yeah. We have a ping near the saber. Let's do it. I believe you. Oh. Event station. All right, Laeve, you are the map master. Where are we going next? There's nothing else in Cindy over here? All right, let's go. Wait, you mean XM, right? Thank you. So, Laeve, what were your early memories of the show? Yeah, the fan base has been always a pleasant surprise. I never really expected it to get big, and then it did. It did, and I never really tracked analytics on it, so I had no idea how big. All I knew was that whenever I would go to an Eve meetup, I would just have a conversation with somebody, and then without fail, every time someone out of my eyesight would just come over and be like, "Is that the voice? Is that him? You Alek from the show?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." You're the Declarations of War guy? You the podcast guy? Like, yep, yep. That's. Hey, I got a Prowler on 31 dash. I think it's might just be cost trash. Try looking around. Oh yeah, he's gone. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do tribute. CQS. All right, and warp to the outhole. Yep. All right, let's hold on the Theros side. Let Laeve go through and do his thing. CQS. You can work to Alek. All right, everybody through. Everybody through. Yeah. Which one was it? Got it. The way. Yeah, I probably never would have checked the stats if it wasn't for the EVE Online Partner Program. Shout out to CCP Swift for getting that off the ground. But I was wildly surprised. I think the last time I checked it was for a sponsorship ask. Someone wanted to know how many listeners we had, and I think it was around 1,000, 1,100 downloads an episode, something like that. And a couple years later, when I checked it, it was well over 4,000 downloads an episode, sometimes over 6,000 downloads an episode. I was like, ah! Yeah. I I mean, no, like realistically, I figure some of that is maybe a couple people downloading multiple times or listening on multiple devices, but that's still like way more people than it was back in the day. Come on, come on, come on. Go to XD dash. Yeah, Alec, I'll just stay put and wait till we hear from you. Keep the Kitsune Retri and Bifrost hidden. The Bifrost is Zero Resolve, by the way, for the benefit of the listening audience. Speaking of fraternity, where all are they? Hmm. Maybe rumors came through already and they logged off. Could add those 4 waypoints that you just put in. Fleet chat. Optimize it at 7 jumps. That's really not too bad. Be the first one. Yeah. Well, speaking of stories, we're in a bit of a wild one right now with TISHU. When we last recorded the show, we had just reinforced their war headquarters, and we were about to go fight the kill op. Well, that op did not go great. TISHU apparently has a very deep bench of Varger pilots, which has proven extremely difficult to fight in high sec. It's been a very challenging puzzle for us to solve. We've been getting better and better at it each time we've tried, and there have been a number of tries, both us attacking them and them attacking us. They've tried to reinforce some low set structures with an Exeter Navy issue fleet. We fought that. The first fight went quite poorly, a lot of feeds. The subsequent fights went pretty well. I think the next one we didn't really kill that much, and then the third time around we killed a ton. On the Varger side of things, we've fought them a couple times now. First time feeding, second time not feeding too badly, third time feeding a lot more, and then fourth time we actually came out ahead almost. We are getting better at it each time, but man, it is tough. When we say deep bench, we are talking 25 Vargers in high sec on a structure grid. That is really difficult to fight through. Do we have anybody still in the gate? I really think we're going to catch up to it. We do have a magnate in BS. You at? In GKP, you've got one hostile. Nothing's on D. There's a bunch of stuff away. Check the other side of the system. And die they did, unfortunately. And even if you could tank it, theoretically, in practice, they had so much ECM just on the structure itself, made bringing a Logi wing very impractical for fleets our size. We would have had to have fielded almost as much Logi as DPS, and then we wouldn't be killing any Vargers. Check. He is at IVA, Garista Forlorn Hub. EKP. Scrammed. Yep, hard scram. Alek. Yes, he is. Got him. Brutus woo! No, this one. Alek warping out. Member of Fraternity Academy. Oh, the very rare non-bot ratting Ishtar. Very cool. I'm with the stiletto. He's on the BS gate. He's locking me. Locking him back. Oh, I want to do that while we're still doing it. And somebody who's not me go through and scout BS. Laeve, where are you at? Oh, he's picking up steam. But from which direction? I'll try warping to NL then. Yep, there's +1. What is he in? Another stiletto. Oh yeah, let's run. We're on the NL gate warping off. We're clear. Spidey senses were tingling. Dude. Keep your eye out for probes. Rude. Oh, you're kidding me. We're in GKP. Alright, guys, split up. Start making pings. Like, we probably need you to come back to this area so you can scout us out of the trap that we found ourselves in. There's really not much chance of that. We're in a pipe system. Just gotta know which of the pipe. Well, we gotta know which, if they've got people in NL or not. Alright, well, just get to NL then and just. Yeah, do you have interdiction nullification, by the way? Yeah, I would just park yourself in there and then let us know when that dictator go back. Got one on our star here, no need to push our luck. Starting to clear out of GKP, so nearing the end of this. Anyone happen to have a filament on them? I forgot to pack one. Yep, combats are gone. Just us now. NL is back to our Therahole. Oh, that fleet is ahead of us where we were going now. Give us a desto. Yep, fleet warp to NL. And yeah, the tissue war is ongoing. We've they reinforced an Astra and Losec. we saved it, and then we went and reinforced their headquarters in HiSec, and kind of just like that, back and forth. So we will continue to update as that goes, but it has been interesting. They're, I don't know, they're, I think, getting a little bit desperate. They're trying to like hack databases and discords now, we found. So that is, oh yeah. Like the Galenti Militia Discord and the authorization site that powers it became a whole thing. Let's hold in NL6, get a little bit further ahead of us, Laeve, and make sure we're not just running into a problem. Yep. Everybody hold in NL6 on the F7 gate. You just cloak in B1 even. Oh, I don't mind having us here in case something comes through from their fleet that we actually could fight, because that'd be a good system to do it in. Play Teemo as a ward. I think we'll probably be fine. Just move. Let's go through to F7. Nice. Let's go through. Another interesting story that we want to talk about on the show is what is happening with FI.RE Coalition. FI.RE Co, as you'll recall from the previous episode, basically got instantly evicted as soon as Pandemic Org decided that's what they wanted to do. PanFam put the word out, the invasion started happening, and FI.RE instantly decided they were going to abandon their space. They might have fought a battle or two over it, but if it would have been after they announced their retreat, if they did. We were debating quite a bit as to what would befall them, because they really didn't have a good place they could go and try to force themselves into any particular region and take it over. But they had an unexpected diplomatic +1. We're landing on a jackdaw in UMI. He's just jumped through. Alek following? Alek following him through? Oh, he's already gone. Check the large asteroid cluster on the other side of the system. Everybody hold on the UMI gate if you have it ready. Okay. Let's get on the OY gate. Really? Oh. 5 in the morning. Thanks. So FI.RE basically found a way to save themselves. Even though they're not a terribly well-liked coalition, they have found common ground with VOLTA. And they haven't exactly negotiated space away from them, but they have been allowed to come and, quote, crash on the couch, end quote, which in this case seems to mean you can dock at our structures, you can use our space to rat and keep themselves together. There's a lot of people crowded into not a large area. So I think it remains to be seen if this diplomatic arrangement is sustainable. But I think it's interesting that they at least have a place to go. They've been in the process of moving their super fleet and assets literally to the other side of the map. Not all of that has been done successfully. They've lost quite a few in some pretty pitched battles. But yeah, it's been an interesting one. What do we think of that diplomatic development? Would surprise me. And if you're coming all this way, they are a pretty tempting group for groups like Fire to join because, in a lot of ways, Winter Coalition is like Fire Coalition, just more successful. I mean, if they were larger and better, you could say that they might be a way to pressure fraternity in their own time zones and maybe enable that coalition to go on the offensive. But I don't actually see them really being able to seriously do that. At least not right now. Maybe they could develop in that direction, but I think they would have a really hard road ahead of them under these conditions. I don't know if I'm glad about it. I think Fireco has been on life support for some time and probably just needs to go. Maybe that's where this direction is going. Maybe Fire just dissolves into Volta and Braves coalition. I think it's B2. More like what they don't do. Like they're just not very effective. The one ward that they picked was against Providence Wrecking Crew, a much smaller coalition, and they didn't really do very well. They lost a bunch of their space before they managed to start holding the line, which is an even poorer performance than Fraternity versus Brave. And on the backside of it, they still act, talk, and make diplomatic requests of other people as if they were, you know, still one of the major tentpoles of power in the game, which they are not and haven't been for a very long time. Yeah, it's like a little unearned arrogance, I think, or resting on your laurels from accomplishments that were at this point many years old. Yeah, but if you have supers but you can't use them effectively, why? Bugger. and the Sovereignty of Banderlog's Alliance, which is one of the more interesting alliance logos I've seen. That is child's drawing. Like the kind of drawing you might see on like a psycho killer movie kid. He's a little slow, but you know he's kind of dangerous too. Ooh, Caracal. There's a Caracal off the gate in EL8. He's just chilling. Alek is going to go for it. He's very far, though. Very, very far. 50 something. And he's warping. Just aggressed me. He warped to a ping above the gate. It's going to be aligned to him and wait for your warp. Yeah, he beat my lock. Oh, he must have like a nano in that Caracal, or maybe two. I was locking him. I was ready to go. And he's gone. Oh, no. That's true. That's true, yeah. It's like playing tag. Roughly straight ahead of us. I think I'm aligned. Alright. Yeah, the suit's tethered up now. Worth a go. Worth a go. Oh. Links down, links down. Let's check JC first. Yeah, true. You don't have to necessarily wait for someone else to be in the plex. You just go there and someone will come to you very shortly. I do miss Null, though. It's a nice challenge. Get to use the different ships, fight different ships. A little less predictable because you don't have the uh, faction warfare plex size restrictions, tech restrictions. All right, I guess JC, nothing's happening. What came out for Disney in 1988? That early, maybe. All right, I got a wiki. Let's see. Feature films. It was the year of The Brave Little Toaster. I love that movie. So good. Fox and the Hound was reissued, did not originally release, but that is another one of my faves. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Bambi reissued into theaters. The Rescue came out. Oliver and Company. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow reissued. Loki might be a challenge for us, but I think we could do it with Zia here. Yep. I got him. Loki. Gotta get him to fight you. Gotta get him to fight you. How about this for their TV set, though? The finale of DuckTales Season 1. Chippendale Rescue Rangers season premiere. Series premiere, excuse me. Let's keep moving. He's reapproaching. Yeah, let's just go through. Lead a line, BDV. Don't get caught by the stiletto. Line. Anulia, when you're aligned, fleet warpus. Getting a bit of a following now. No, never mind. It's a shuttle. And gone. What? Are they out in space? Yeah, let's go. Don't. Remember, guys, spread out. It's ridiculous. No, he's gone. XQP guy's gone. So there were 4 though, right? Is indeed. Now that we have an interceptor shadowing us, knowing Fraternity's usual operating procedure, we should look to extract. They're just going to fleet to counter us. It won't be engageable. Yep, let's get the nearest exit. Get it to relink original, I think. Sarah, looks like we don't have anything close. Yeah, we could do that. 1W dash. I linked. It's still fine. It's not through high second anyway. That or we go into low sec. Let's go to sync liaison. Got a better feeling about that. Actually, no. Fuck it. For the podcast, let's go to Vale. For the podcast, bro. For the podcast. Yeah, just do shortest. Ooh, nope. It should only be 34. And I do have 4H on avoid. Do not go through New Caldari. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Next one is 12YA. Oh, wait. Check. We've got their fleet. Do not come into 12YA. It's Praxis, Flycatcher, Caracal. And looks like they have a little bit more in local. Might be engageable. Praxis is on the 5-9 gate. They have a bubble up. I can't make out the guns. He's just jumped. Yeah. 12YA. I would love to get that Caracal. If we can get him with the practice gone, that would be... Ooh, he's just landing in the bubble. Alek is going for him. He has just landed on the bubble on the 5-9 gate. He's in the bubble. He went through the other side. Alek has him scrammed. He's going to make it back, I think. He's going to make it back. He's going to make it back. Get out of the bubble. 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 Out of the bubble. Out of the bubble. Out of the bubble. Oh, that Flycatcher out, maybe. Oh, he's just sitting there. That was worth a shot. Okay. Oh, let's try to go for the Caracal then. He's kind of isolating himself, it sounds like. Yellow? Yeah, he is. Alek's not going to aggress. Yeah, I'm not going to aggress him. Just going to wait. Stiletto is turning. I'm going to try for the stiletto. Oh, no. He's warping away. All right, well, this is the gate we have to go through. Let's just go through it. Alek, jump. Still 4 on the side. Caracal, Flycatcher, Praxis. Praxis is not... He's like 50 off the gate. Caracal's burned back. Yeah. I'll have to get the caracal. No, it's not yet, but it could be soon. I'm going to burn away from the praxis and try to draw the caracal out to that side. Oh, really? I'm interested. Okay, they're all yellow, but none of them are engaging, Alek. Is it RU ticker? All right. Yeah, let's just peace out. You need to, if you haven't come through the gate 5-9 and you can't warp cloaked or warp nullified, you're just gonna have to stay put until this catcher lead. Everybody just chill right now. Okay. Caracal as well. Mm-hmm. He'll just come through. Probably. Wait for him to leave. Yeah. And he is tempting. Yeah. Just wait. Wait. I mean, any direction, because I can't beat that flycatcher bubble either. We're stuck at the moment. Fine. Watch for scam probes and that kind of thing. Styles was here. We. Hey, man. Thanks for joining the show. He's here. Oh, you work for Twitch? I wanted to ask you a question. I actually don't work for Twitch anymore, but I am happy to answer a question if I can. Oh! Thank you for the follow. I do know some people that work in moderation, yeah. It's more in the 320 range, and it applies very well to the frigs. You'll be feeling all of it. Styles says, I have proof of a guy using a program with fake followers, fake viewers to scam new streamers out of their money. Okay. Question. Axis warping. Oh my god. So you will want to report that guy's account to Twitch and just include the VODs. I'd love to if we could all get on the same side of the gate. I mean, I guess I could just run away from him. He's not... Reported the VODs of the streams. Is that enough? It should be, if they show what you say. We're working on it. Where's the interceptor that they had? Okay. I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm pretty fast. I think I can outrun him. All right, I'm going. Later, nerds. Come to a range. Let us know when you land. Fairness, it's a very scary vengeance. No, I never even imagined we'd really get this far. I wanted to come up with something fun that we could do for it that was different than the 200th episode, which itself was a pretty huge milestone. I guess the next big one is episode 300, and I'm not sure. We'll want to do something for it, for sure. That will be 50 episodes, 100 months. No, 25 months. So like in 2 years, I'll have to figure it out. So we just need Zeero himself, and then we're good. He's gonna have to get him range. Whoa. With special guest Schmeagol. Oh my god, guys. This you know we're recording this, right? It shouldn't be that hard. After we jump. Oh my lord. What's wrong with you? Oh, I do have that Myrmidon on scan in a thing. I don't know if we want to risk it. I don't. I have a 1 minute capsular log off timer. Not the same thing. Right then, 50 seconds. We want to fight that Myrmidon and be here for another 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure he's just bait. Ah, love it. Hack. That is remarkable. Schmeagol would never curse. That's how you know it's Laeve. That's how you know it's Laeve. All right, so we'll hop over to Potch. We'll do what 15 minutes of Potch roam, and then we'll I'm filamenting it out. Yeah, because we want to get some content in there anyway. So we'll do a 15 minutes run through, and we'll see what we can find. And then when we're timered, done with our timers, I mean, we'll just jump out. We'll filament out. Yes. Hey, we figured it out. We can filament. Oh yeah, Loki Varger. Lankura. Oh no, he's cloaked. He's cloaked. What else do we got? Nothing interesting. Where are set destination rare boss? The biggest blip on the map. And yeah, Fleetwork Kura Gate. You guys all have trig standings? Great. Well, if they're holed up there, there's not much we can do about it. We did have a gate act, yeah. Let's see what we got. Just check around the system. We want stuff in space. All right, let's jump through. Moving. Undocked. We'll go till for another 10. Go to 4 o'clock. Or 2200, I guess. Round number. Is this in coup or tune? All right, fleet hold on here. A nice meaty Ishtar kill. Luke God said no. This is the gate in Pochven. It is a new region that they've made in the past couple of years, composed of systems that were already existing but got pulled into this special Shadow Realmy type region over here. Yeah. I just love the look of Pochven. It is so cool in here. Like, visually awesome. Warping in. What did you say it was? Sure, let's do it. he tells me. Oh, they're mostly dead in any case. He is quite far away. Antilligate? Irving? Mm-hmm. Pacifier also on D. Harpy now. Two different corpse. Harpy's off. Hawk's off. Didn't catch either direction. Wolf on D. Exeter Navy. Exeter Navy. And Kura. I will need help. Scram? Yes. Ooh, I am getting fucked up. Any jams? Jams. He's got friends. A lot of friends. Multiple Exeter Navies. Get out if you can. They all came through the other side. Sentinel. Woo woo. Yeah. Not my fault. Tunidan has a station in it, as does Senda. Oh, we died in a fiery death, everyone. You're hungry for that content. It looked like a good catch. What can you do? Way the game is. Who did we lose besides me? It's not super bad. How did we lose you? You worked at Zeero, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Ah, it happens. Oh, good. It was Zero's Kitsune, I believe. Sanity, hey man. Other sides got Harpies, Wolves. That was the fleet we were chasing. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Thank you for the sub. I'm going to drop fleet so I can leave. But before I do, I want to sign us out of the podcast. Thank you, everyone that joined us, for listening to the Declarations of War 250 live and undocked. I think it's the first time we've done a live in-fleet recording of the show. It was super fun. Thank you for all of our guests. Once again, a reminder that Noir is recruiting, as is our alliance, the network. We've pulled in 2 corps. We're starting to gel pretty well, I think. And I think probably end of this month, we might be interested in adding more to the family. So reach out to us for that. If you're interested in joining as a pilot, we have both Noir and Noir Academy for you, depending upon your level of experience. And we'd love to get to know you. Love having podcast listeners join the Corp. It's always a good time. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and however long you've been listening, good hunting. And we're out.